morning and welcome to another A Word presentation, an outreach ministry from Northeast Philadelphia Community Church, where Kevin Lockett, Pastor Kevin Lockett, and myself, Reverend David Owens, we are pastors. Pastor Lockett and myself have been talking to you about spiritual warfare. That's been on our heart during this time. And today I want to talk to you about the focuses of the attack of spiritual warfare. The Bible talks about Jesus being full of the Spirit, being led into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. That's something that we all share. We will all be tempted. Just like as we will all die, we will all be tempted. And these temptations that are fostered by Satan have three main goals. Goal number one is to ask you about who you are. What is your authority? What is your authority with God? It always questions your authority with God. Goal number two always questions your faith. Did he really say that? Is that really going on? Are you sure you're going about this the right way? Always questions your faith in what God has told you to do. Goal number three is your passions. He attacks you with your passions, your desires, the things of the flesh that seemingly you sometimes feel that you cannot overcome. All those are attacks in this spiritual warfare to bring you down, to cause you to think twice, to say, I cannot be victorious. Because what they do is they highlight yourself. The attacks highlight you, yourself, as an isolated person from the body of Christ. But see, glory be to God, that you belong to a body, that the victory is not just yours, but the victory is Jesus Christ's. And because you know Jesus, you have that victory. So he gives you the ability to overcome all of these attacks. See, temptation is not a sin. It is not a sin for somebody to come and offer you something and you to think about it. Temptation is when you do it. Sin is when you do it. So therefore, we are so afraid that, I'm going to be tempted. No, overcoming your temptation is victory in Jesus Christ. So what did Jesus do? Jesus gave him the word. He just gave him the word. Whenever he was tempted, he gave Satan the word. And what does that mean? That means he was ingrained. The word was in him. He was just not reading it off a book, but it was in him. That was his most important tool. And his second tool, he knew who he was. You could not shake the fact that he was the Son of God. And my brothers and sisters, we don't give the word, and we're easily shaken about our authority, our position in Christ. We hope that these messages have been a blessing to you. Pastor Lockett will be coming along later to give you some more information about our church. God bless you. Have a great day.
Well, good morning. I want to first thank Pastor Owens for that wonderful word about the three things that Satan brings to us and the three things that he challenges us with. And we need challenge in our life because sometimes it causes us to do the things that we need to do to overcome. My brothers and my sisters, it's very important that you just don't take this A word, but you go online and hear the whole sermon. There online, you will see there are other sermons from past weeks, past months that you can get into that will edify you. But more importantly, the sermon from today. And then you can keep up with not just the A word, but the entire word, the entire message, and get all the principles and everything that Pastor Owens will share about these three challenges that Satan brings to us and how to overcome. I also want to encourage you to go to the website because you will find a lot of information about us and how to contact us and how to come out for services and whatnot. So, summer is almost over, and as you plan, next week we're going to find out what is good and what is better and what is best. I will be sharing an A word and sharing a sermon based on those three things. What is good, what is better, and what is best. You want to stay tuned and be here next week for that word. My brothers and my sisters, I hope you have a great week. God bless you.